Hey guys, Andy again. Spoken label, my mate, Suzy Aspell. Straight over to the wonderful Suzy. He's going to do 4 poems for us. Take it away, Suzy.
Hello, everybody. Okay, 4 poems from my new collection, Webstrung. I'm actually going to start with the initial poem, which started the whole thing off in the first place. It's called Webstrung. If you see a web without a spider, look for it. Look for it quick. My soul has gone missing through lack of conviction, and I am lost. I tell you this, as I know you are the knitter of pluck and spirit and pearl anthems to reel me home, to bind me to the tree of life whose embrace enfolds. For here the roots are deep. Ancient myths woven by thread, spin and purr new storytellers, cast a web so tender and strong, those adrift stretch out their legs, cling. And now I'm going to move on to one of the statue poems in my collection, which is from Argentina, and it's called Midnight in Christopher Columbus Square. She drops out of her mouth at midnight when most of the night crowd has long gone home. It was more of a side spider crawl, a curl over the bottom lip, a zip line free fall onto Columbus Square. Planting feet, she gazes at the gleaming copper figure above, tramping into tomorrow. She saunters across the square to a park bench, taking a tobacco tin from her pocket, and sits to contemplate. The 52-foot-high, freedom-fighting Indigenous woman, Juana Azurdi, inhabiting this space, Christopher Columbus Square. She stubs out her cigar, buttons up her jacket, pushes hair under hat, and jumps off the bench. She throws a lasso, hooks it round her outstretched bronze hand. Clasping knees together, fist over fist, pulls herself up, climbs onto her russet palm, crawls along her burnished bicep, hauls herself onto the tasseled epaulette, gazes into her throat, and dives straight back in. My poetry collection has also got some eco poems. I'm very interested in climate emergency. I'm wanting to highlight this as much as possible and keep it to the forefront of everybody's mind. So I really would like to read Mapping the Arctic. Red flags flutter, twitch in whistling winds, slip-slop feet squeak on compressed snow. Lying on backs, on flat ice, our profile's mountainscape. We inhale silence, breathe. Anemometers spin, pin us as crusts melt freeze, freeze melt, ice recycles itself. We archive climate in logbooks, ice core colonnades, or circles of standing stones. Bone stress, desiccated litter so thin you could cut fingers, paper bears, strung like bunting. Gusts of wind, skeleton wave, spirits scream across the void. We are upside on a downworld, semi-solid, in a shifting landscape. And I'm going to finish with the final poem of my collection. If we all stick together, we can have hope. We are not people alone. We are a people of planet Earth. Island lives, living on edge between sky and sea, whirled a swallow wave away. Lie down in wooden double canoes, sense the swell of events in trembling balance. Climb up cedar-laden mountain slopes, inhale the world. Grow heady with hope. Only in natural light can eyes find ways to map the world. Star stories told around campfires now ring out from skyscraper cairns. Peninsula spines squeezed. There's not much left to cling to. Earth. Thank you very much for listening.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic, Suzy. Round of applause there, definitely with that. Now, A quick question on this is me being nosy now, and what made you do a certain structure here on Island Lives, because we didn't talk about this in the first podcast, this one. But I liked the fact where you like the lines, the stanzas follow on. So you get like Peninsula Spines, obviously finish off one stanza. Then you go to the next stanza, don't you? You go squeezed. There's not much line break, left to cling onto full stop earth. Now, what made you want to structure it that way? Because that's quite unusual, but it's very effective.
I think it's because of living in Taiwan and you're on the Ring of Fire, you're in the Pacific Ocean. I've been to Japan on holiday and living in Taiwan, and I started my round the world trips in Hawaii. So I've got that full swing of the
Ah,
islands around the earth. And you think of the ones they suffer typhoons and earthquakes continually. And so life is precarious on peninsula spines. And then I'm thinking of, but they're not on their own. All of us together, we have island lives because we are solitary and isolated, but we're not if we think we can connect each other. I went to an exhibition in the Royal Academy of Arts from the South Pacific, and some fantastic artifacts there. And in the olden days, how people moved across the Pacific Ocean was by canoes, and they made their way by reading the stars. And I found that absolutely fascinating. They had
yeah,
no books, so they did it all by stars. And then they told their compatriots when they got back round campfires how to find their way through Tahiti to Easter Island to the next island. I just found that fascinating. So that's really the underpinning of that poem.
really nice. Great and a great explanation detail. So good luck with the book, Susie, anyway, because it's a fantastic collection. I wish you all the best of it, definitely. Please keep in touch, obviously. If you get this novel done or your maybe one or two other projects, love to have you on again, definitely with that one, right?
Fabulous.
Now,
Thanks, Andy.
okay, guys and girls, yeah, that's it today. I want to thank Susie again. It's been a pleasure today. Fully enjoyed this, so as always. But thank you again, Susie. Good luck with the book. Okay, folks, to quote Don Callis over at AEW Wrestling, Susie doesn't know I like American wrestling. So it's always good when I use this saying, but it applies to spoken language really well. Is Don Callis says at AEW Wrestling, stay safe and stay over, which is important. See you all next time.